Hello Super Mobile fans, thanks for subscribing to my channel, it really means a lot. This is my first video about Apple iPhones or any other Apple products. Being a fan of the mid-budget range of flagship killer smartphones like the OnePlus 6, Xiaomi Pocophone F1, the Essential Phone PH1, the Oppo F9 Pro, Vivo X21, Nokia 8, Sony Xperia SZ, LG G7 Plus, Huawei Honor 10, Asus Zenfone 5Z, Samsung A8 Plus, and any other smartphone between $300 to $600 bracket that gives much needed flagship value for money. The under $300 smartphones also offer good value for money. In fact, the under $300 smartphones are bridging the gap between the low budget and the mid budget market. That is what smartphones offer in value for $300 to $500 5 years ago. You can now get same value or even more for about $200. Why am I saying all this? Well, as you all know that the Apple brand over the years has never released a mid or low budget smartphone, probably due to the fact that they want everyone to keep seeing them as the #1 brand in the high-end, unsaturated and less competitive markets, rather than competing or struggling for the #1 spot in the low to mid budget, saturated and more competitive market where great value for money wins. Although the iPhone XS and XS Max are great smartphones, I still prefer the idea behind the manufacturing of the iPhone XR, which is about Apple's excitement and determination to reach as many customers as possible with their top-class technology that exists in the iPhone XS. But to do this, Apple had to compromise on lots of major specifications in the iPhone XS. In the Apple website, we can easily see these compromises. One is the downgrade in display quality from Super Retina OLED to Liquid Retina LCD that doesn't support high dynamic range viewing. There is also a reduction in the resolution from the native 1080p with a very bright contrast ratio to native 720p with a very low contrast ratio. Another significant compromise is the downgrade in IP rating from IP68 to IP67. There is actually no common real-life usage changes or differences in the rear camera specifications because not many people make use of the 10 times digital zoom to the photo camera, but the wide angle camera and 2 times optical zoom will be significantly missed. But good news, as the front camera specifications are the same. Comparing the iPhone XR with last year's iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, the only significant difference in the iPhone XR is the absence of the 3D touch, notch display with lesser bezels, no touch ID, bigger screen size, a 30% faster A12 Bionic chip, portrait mode, portrait lighting, smart HDR for better photo quality, stereo recording, Animoji, Memoji, wide stereo speakers, better battery life, dual SIM support, a 128GB capacity option. For the iPhone 8 Plus users that might be tempted to upgrade to the iPhone XR because of 30% faster performance of the A12 Bionic chip, then you have to settle for the native 720p Liquid Retina LCD display with lesser viewing angle and no 3D touch. You also have to settle for a single rear camera lens with AI portrait mode that has advanced bokeh and depth control with no optical zoom and no telephoto lens. You also have to settle for Face ID with no Touch ID. If you still love the Touch ID and 8 Face ID, I advise you to stick with your iPhone 8 or 8 Plus. There has been a lot of questions on the internet as to what the R in the iPhone XR stands for. Well, according to the OnePlus brand, the T series was created by adding 1 to the Apple's S, which is S plus 1 equals T, just like moving one step in the alphabet. After S is T, OnePlus was trying to tell Apple that their T series upgrade approach is OnePlus better. So using similar approach, S-1 equals R. Moving a step behind S will give you R. iPhone XR is one step behind the iPhone XS. Or R could just mean regular or reduced or rebranded or the last year's iPhone X renovation. Captain Louis of Unbox Therapy threw this question to his subscribers, and here are some of the responses given by his fans about what the R means. This is quite funny. Even though the $749 price of the iPhone XR is still damn high, let's not forget that Apple actually did something generous by wanting to reach as many customers as possible with their latest technology, even though these customers are already using the iPhone 8 or the iPhone 8 Plus. But it's nice to see Apple care. This is also a nice gesture by Apple to sell brand new old model iPhone 7 and iPhone 8 at a price of $449 and $599 respectively. Although, why not just release the iPhone 7 2 years ago at $449? Because this would have been the 8th wonder of the world. Anyways, congratulations to the Apple team for their hard work and determination in leading this mobile industry for more than 2 decades. So that's it, guys. What do you think about the new innovations by Apple? Kindly subscribe if you have not. Thanks for watching. Talk to you in my next video. Bye.